thing.
I don't mean to pry, buddy, but it looks like you just broke up with her.
No. I let her go.
Well, that is so tragic, despite that breaking up and letting go is essentially the same thing, but I'm sorry. What does any of this have to do with pencils?
This is a new kind of pencil, made almost entirely out of leaves.
I swear, if someone doesn't fuck a pencil by the time this movie is over, I'll make sure it happens for them.
Yeah, it will not only save trees, but will save our factory.
But it turns out the boss, the one drinking the great big boss mug, you see, he's the boss in case you forgot, he's the boss, is taking credit for creating the leaf pencil. But Timmy stands up and tells the truth.
The new pencil was thought up by my parents, Jim and Cindy Green.
Oh, look here, it's the boy who kicked the winning goal for the other team.
Children are to be mocked and shamed.
Do not pick on my son. If you ever so much as even look at him funny, you will have to deal with me.
And me.
I'm here for my last-minute redemption.
How did you come up with this idea to make a pencil out of leaves?
Because I have leaves in my legs.
So they reveal that they must have come up with the idea to make a pencil out of leaves because, well, it's probably made out of half of his kin.
I used to have more.
But being the ever-observant douche pinatas that they are, the parents never noticed all this time that his leaves were falling off. And he finally reveals that when the leaves go, so does he.
Sweetie, you can't. There is so much that we have left to do.
We're just starting to get good at this.
You're ready. You were always ready.
Lick my dick, movie! They're as ready to start a family as a goddamn suicide club! So he vanishes, presumably going to the great fertilizer in the sky, and our now childless parents finish their tale.
Thank you. I think that's all we'll need.
That's it?
Thank you.
I'm going to call the phone service and get the mental ward on speed dial. So, if you worked for an adoption agency and heard a story that was so bizarre that even Rod Serling would start chewing his balls off in the middle of it, also taking into account that the parents have done nothing but proven how incompetently unprepared they are to take care of a human being, would you allow them to have a child in their custody? Of course you would! I'm surprised they didn't give him 6, 10, hell, half of the orphanage to look after. Yeah, I believe it. I fucking believe it. Wow. Just wow. You know, let's assume just for a moment that this story that would have gotten tons of media coverage didn't make it to the attention of the adoption agency, and they did their research and found that it checked out. The reason that these two should not be allowed to have a child is explained in one scene shown earlier.
What would you do differently?
We'd make better mistakes.
Better?
Different.
Not the same.
New.
New mistakes.
That's what we do.
Isn't that how you know you're a parent?
So, your argument is you fucked up, you're glad you fucked up, and you will continue to fuck up in new and spectacular ways. No! No! You make mistakes so you can learn from them, not so you can make more mistakes! Are you fucking high? Sure, everybody messes up. It's gonna happen, but it happens so you can get better and make the right choices. These two never got better at what they did. If anything, they just got worse and worse. Why? Because they never learned that you're supposed to learn. You want to know one of the most important things you can do for your kid that these parents almost never did throughout this entire film? Ask your kid questions. Think about it. They almost never did it. Right down to, where did he come from? What do you know? Say, you seem to know a lot about this stuff, but seem very mysterious about it. Would you mind telling us that? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? Fuck it, we're signing you up for soccer. Do you play any instruments? Fuck it, go up there and play something. Who's that girl? I don't care, stay away from her. It's why they never knew anything. Well, I can tell you that I know something for sure. This movie is a cock salad. I feel feel bad because I know the actors are trying. Hell, the kid is actually even pretty good in it. But I'm sorry, no amount of acting skill can save something this horribly put together. It knows what it wants to say, but has no idea how to say it correctly. It's a bad vegetable that should be turned in for better produce. I mean, hey, everybody should get a practice kid before they get a real kid to try out on. Well, maybe not everyone, just these sick, selfish idiots! I'm the nostalgia critic, I remember, so you don't have to. Keep your cats away from me!
Coach Cal doesn't see it.
Hey guys, Nostalgia Critic here. It's good to be back, especially after being in that surreal plot hole. I mean, true, the accommodations could be nice, but it does weird things to your memory. Like there was one point where I didn't even recognize myself. And I even started going crazy reviewing all my old stuff like Kick-Assia, Suburban Nights, and Boldly Flee. There was even a strange moment where I thought they were not good, and even started making fun of them. And because you probably love to see me make an ass of myself, it's now available on DVD. For a limited time only, you can get Nostalgia Critic Reloaded. But it not only has a review of the anniversary films by yours truly, it also has a live review of Twilight Breaking Dawn 2, other characters remembering the Nostalgia Critic in fond and mostly non-fond ways, the best Nostalgia Critic moments that never happened, featuring Ego Raptor, a look at the original locations and sets of the Nostalgia Critic, and more. So what are you waiting for? Get Nostalgia Critic Reloaded on DVD while they're still in stock. And maybe you can see me, loaded.